Hi everyone, my name is Skylar Smith and welcome to my channel. So today I'm talking about mental health, my experiences with mental health. When I asked those questions you'd like to know about me for my get to know bit, I got a question that says, what's the hardest period of your life and how did you get through it? So instead of making my get to know bit all doom and gloomy, I decided to answer that question in a separate video. So here goes. So the hardest period of my life, I would say, is university. I've started to realize that there was something going on with me mentally after the first semester. I went to the doctor about it. He diagnosed me with anxiety, which is fair because I did think I was being anxious, but I thought it was like situation anxiousness. Yeah, it wasn't like every day just living and breathing anxiety. No, it was situation. I got medication for it to help me out when I'm going into a situation where I know I'll probably be anxious about. Yeah, so that definitely helped me. But the more university progressed, the more my mental health started to decline. Yeah, I knew something changed. I didn't know what it was, but I tried to bypass it. Try to just put it to the side and try to keep it moving. I felt sadder, started isolating myself. Stuff that I used to do that give me pleasure didn't anymore. Like nothing. Like it was just I just wanted aloneness, just to be lonely. I just wanted to be alone all the time. I didn't want to talk to anyone. And I knew that wasn't me because I knew that at heart I was an extrovert. I liked to participate. I liked knowing people. I like getting to know people, like communicating with people, but I wasn't that for most of university. I just thought it would pass. In the beginning, I thought it would pass. So I just let it run its course and tried to work around it to the best of my ability. When I realized that I was going through that, when I was finally able to put a name to what I was going through, it all happened in CPT2 class when we were doing depression. And as the lecturer was explaining, I started to laugh uncontrollably at the back of the class because finally I had realized what I was going through, that I was going through depression. I don't believe in medication. I try not to run for medication for everything. No, like it's legit a second to last resort or last resort for me, depending on the situation. Do you get what I'm saying? So when I realized what I was going through, I decided, okay, Sky, you're gonna put yourself out there, do things that you know you used to enjoy back then. Back then I used to enjoy public speaking. So I decided to do brand ambassadoring. The first company I did that for was Vantage One, and I actually enjoyed my time there. I got to travel all over Jamaica. I got to meet cool people. I got to meet some really crappy ones too, but my experience was amazing. Every weekend I was at a different parish. Like I met a lot of cool people on that. One of them was Ava that I still talk to this day. Like she's still a very good friend. Sometimes I wonder if I'm a good friend to her, but she's definitely a good friend to me. You understand? She's definitely a good friend to me. So just doing stuff like that slowly healed it. Let me tell you, my mental health did a 180 after that moment. I just continued. The more I did it, I just continued to feel better. I continued to want to participate. I continued to want to be an extrovert. Do you get what I'm saying? So the brand ambassador thing allowed me to walk up to strangers, or have strangers come to me looking for information about a brand, and I was excited to do that. I got excited every Friday, like I literally, because I use Fridays and Saturdays for those jobs. So I literally select my schedule so that I wouldn't have any classes on a Friday. I kid you not, because those are my peak days. So like one time I wanted to do herbal, like we had to select what's one of those modules again? It's like a module that you're supposed to like do for fun. I don't remember what the type of module name is, but I really wanted to do herbal. And people, I chose veterinary pharmacy that I was not interested in, simply because herbal classes are on a Friday, and I didn't want to do it on a Friday because I look forward to doing that on Fridays and Saturdays. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, doing that slowly healed me. I enjoyed every second of it. Like I enjoyed every second of it. Yes, there was a little rough. There were some rough moments, but I endured it, and it didn't affect my mental health at all. So after that turnaround mentally, I kept doing more and more things. I got to audition for an ad. Actually, like that was my very first audition, and I got it. I legit got it on my first try. Do you know how amazing that was? Like I felt amazing. I was leading the audition. I was just excited. That was my first time getting my makeup done professionally. It was my first time being in that kind of setting. It's my first time doing any sort of like having any sort of full-on production on me, and like I enjoyed it. I realized that like I wish I had found that job way earlier in my university time, so that I would have been able to do more. Unfortunately, I found it at the latter part of my university life, and that's okay. It served its purpose, because like I said, it healed me. So I got to do my very first ad, and like I said, with each activity I put out there, the more my mental health, the more my brain healed. You get what I'm saying? And I realized that I was happy about it. I even got to audition for a movie. I think that movie is called Blue Cage by Marvel. I can talk about it now, but I couldn't talk about it in 2018. I could not talk about it in 2018. I think season 3 of Blue Cage, it was filmed in Jamaica. Somebody, I don't remember if it's Blue Cage's mom or one of his co-stars, but somebody is Jamaican, and they wanted to do flashbacks of that person's life in Jamaica. So they were in Jamaica. I went to, is it Courtly? It was Courtly Hotel, that building right on the entrance there. I went to that and I auditioned. I got to run lines. I knew I wasn't an actress, and I knew I wasn't gonna get it. But my agency did send me, because they're like, you don't have to be good at acting, but if you just provide the right amount of energy, they'll call you back for something else. And that legit happened. Months later, my agency called, and they were like, that was like 2017. In 2018, my agency called, and they were like, Sky, you really need to do this. Like, they're asking for you. They're asking to have you do another run through, because they liked your energy from the previous audition and blah blah blah. And I'm like, oh my gosh. No, like I was legit excited. Like I was almost to cry because I was excited. But I ended up not going to the audition. It was like a week or two away from when they called me, and I ended up not going, because I think by that time I was taking pharmacy more serious. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a sheltered child. There was still a lot I didn't know, like basic knowledge. Like the lecturers can teach us, but we need to go out there and get the experience so that we can have that confidence and that basic knowledge, so that when somebody comes to you and asks you for your opinion, you're able to give it. And I did not have that. Like, so I decided to just put a pause on the media thing and go. If I could get a job in a pharmacy where I could learn a lot, I would do that. And that's what I did. When they called me, I was working in a pharmacy and I was learning a lot. I suffered a lot of embarrassment at that pharmacy because I didn't know much, and it wasn't because I didn't study hard enough. It's just that was knowledge that the university could not give us. We'd have to go out and seek that knowledge ourselves. It happens over time. So yes, I was embarrassed for most time, because like people will come and ask for sulfur bitters, and I don't know what sulfur bitters is. Like, maybe you know, you can drop it in the comment below. But in 2018, I did not know a lot of the Jamaican challenge, like frankincense and myrrh. I don't know, or Canadian healing oil. I didn't know what that stuff was for. So that entire experience allowed me to learn that stuff. And that's what I chose to do. I chose to put my effort in pharmacy so that when I do get my license, I'd be an effective pharmacist. And trust me, it did help. I did perform well throughout most of my internship. I catch on really quick, and based on the knowledge that I gained throughout 2018, I was able to carry that knowledge over into internship, and I was excellent. I like, if anybody said otherwise, they're just hating. And I know some haters. I'm just saying, I was excellent. So they would not have gotten that version of Janelle if I didn't decide to do that. So that's the only reason why I didn't get to do that hosting job. I'm not even sure if I regret it. I'm not sure, because like I said, let me tell you, 2018 Janelle did not know the basic knowledge of pharmacy because she didn't have those experiences. Like, so for me to be where my mom gave me Zental. What? Do you get what I'm saying? No, Zental. So that's what I chose to do. But the point is, by that time, my brain was refreshed. I was happy again. I was confident again. And not only that, being able to get out the uniform, because I realized being in a uniform and not being able to experience my individuality was something that definitely no. So being out of the uniform definitely helped, because I hate a uniform. I hate uniform. I just feel like it just blends me in with the rest. At least at that time. Maybe if I was okay mentally, I wouldn't have felt that way. But just being able to show my style and who I was definitely was a healing moment. So I hope this video has definitely helped someone out there that's probably going through what I was going through 3 years ago. And I hope that you understand that you don't have to run to medications to get the help that you need. Sometimes it involves you taking the initiative yourself to do stuff that you know you would like. Put yourself out there, and just maybe, you'll be healed. However, I'm not saying anything is wrong with medications. Like, I don't think I was experiencing the worst of depression, like suicidal thoughts. I was not experiencing that kind of stuff. Like, I definitely love myself to not want to kill myself. Nope. But I'm just saying, if you do find yourself like on that extreme, I definitely recommend you see someone. I'm not telling you not to see the doctor. I'm just saying I was experiencing somewhat mild symptoms that I was able to detect myself and able to control, and that's how I handled it, and it worked for me. So like all 2019, when some people like hated my confidence, I hope that you show more compassion as to where my confidence came from and I'm not gonna apologize for it. Like, I love who Skylar is now, and I don't want to go back to it. I'm not a mean person, but for some reason all 2019 my confidence upset a lot of people. I don't get it. I wasn't mean. I was just confident, and I think it's perfectly okay to be confident. So that's my story. Thank you for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And stay tuned for more videos. Bye.